The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you see this during the video, please turn down your volume.
Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. presents Dave Madson's Funny Signs. Escape from HoH.
Ready for another show of funny signs, Dave?
I guess so, Sam. I just keep thinking about Rhonda being emotionally distressed.
I know how much you love her, Dave. She and Wanda are getting extensive psychological therapy to help them get over their emotional distress. I'll keep you company until they get better.
I didn't know Martina was a therapist.
You learn something new every day, Astro.
That's right. And in this video, we are starting a new feature, which will come later. For now, let's get on with the funny signs.
Escape from HoH.
Who needs foundation repair anyway?
Do they need to do it all over again? Everyone's had enough of getting the judge.
Dodge the judge!
Danger. Golf in progress. Beware of golf balls from both directions.
From left and right?
From up and down. Pick 2. And get 3 free.
No trespassing without permission. In other words, behave yourself.
I wouldn't even misbehave with permission.
Misbehave with permission?
In 20 years, our country will be run by people homeschooled by day drinkers. Day drinkers, not day dreamers.
Day drinkers? As opposed to night drinkers?
That was a stupid joke.
Our joke was stupid. Let's just climb out of this pool, Jimmy.
Later, after Jimmy and Hank climbed out of the basement pool and took showers.
Warning, in case of emergency, please find someone more capable than you. You don't need a sign to tell you you're stupid. You don't need a sign to be insulted. That's not what that sign meant. The next sign that calls us stupid will crotch kick it.
I wouldn't advise it, Wally.
You might break your leg that way.
Next sign!
Caution, no warning signs. What will they do with the person who posted the emergency sign?
Probably find someone more capable than the sign poster.
Bill poster.
He did nothing wrong. He's innocent.
Pedestrian traffic detour. Walk this way. Talk this way.
Aerosmith, 1975.
I didn't know that was a song, Dave.
Life is one long education, Tootie. You never stop learning.
At this rate, I'll be the head of the class.
I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. Sam Cooke, 1960.
Warning, I'm the warehouse manager your mother warned you about. Geez Louise, that manager must have been a meanie? No one's here, Miss M. This place must be deserted.
I could have sworn I heard voices in there.
You're right, Dave. I hear voices too.
Let's investigate.
Dave and his friends entered the warehouse and found Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine with their hands tied and mouths covered in duct tape.
It's Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine. And they're all tied up.
And their mouths are covered in duct tape.
Hang on, you two, and we'll get you loose.
Later, after Dave and his friends untied Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine.
Thank God you're here, Dave Madson and friends.
Thanks for saving us.
It's our pleasure, Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine.
Can you please tell us what happened?
Well, while we did the psychological therapy for Rhonda and Wanda, 2 unknown people captured us and locked us up in this warehouse.
Then they disguised themselves as me and Dr. Jade, and they kidnapped Rhonda and Wanda in the process.
Wait, what?
Rhonda and Wanda have been kidnapped?
Do you guys know who those people are who captured you and kidnapped Rhonda and Wanda?
Unfortunately, no. We were unconscious at the time they captured us, so we didn't know the identities of those 2 troublemakers.
I think I know who caused all of this.
You do?
Yes, Nurse Jasmine. It was Walter Stoker and Carolina Viper.
What?
The Stoker sisters' parents kidnapped Rhonda and Wanda.
It can't be.
Yes, Nadine and Colleen. We just saw them while we inspected the studio, and we can't believe they barged into the studio without the alarms going off.
This is unacceptable.
We better find Rhonda and Wanda before those infernal troublemakers torture them.
Agreed, Astro.
We'd better watch our step, or we may end up in an all too familiar and ugly place.
What ugly place are you talking about? Oh no, not Satan's kingdom.
Don't tell me those wicked troublemakers took Rhonda and Wanda to their infernal master.
What do you expect, davemadson and Madson?
Not only that, Rhonda and Wanda will face their most brutal consequences for killing Cortana and HoH.
You wicked monsters don't get the point, do you?
Rhonda and Wanda did all of that because they don't want Volcana and Volcarona to marry us and force us to get a divorce.
Didn't you two realize that it isn't acceptable to our master? Speak for yourself, you wicked ogre.
Your master does not own us, nor does he own Rhonda and Wanda.
At last we meet again, Microsoft. Prepare to face your punishment for what you did to our daughter Rowena.
Not gonna happen, you wicked harlot.
And as for you, JCT in squad, you'll pay for what you did to Nadine and Helena.
Not a chance, you wicked monster.
I forbid you to condemn Rhonda Raven and Wanda Eagles for killing the Ash sisters. We also demand you leave the JCT in squad alone.
And don't even think of calling us meddlers, because we are not.
And everything we said is not flattery.
You wicked parents are the true flatterers around.
So face all the facts and deal with it.
Hey Dave. Astro. We finally rescued Rhonda and Wanda from their brutal punishment.
Dave, my darling.
Rhonda, thank God you're safe and sound.
Astro, my sweetie.
Wanda, I'm so glad you're not hurt.
Everyone, take cover. Walter and Carolina are about to throw a tantrum.
And hold on to each other. Any tantrum those wicked beings throw would be incredibly violent.
Tantrum in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ha 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 ha.
Do you think this is funny?
What do you care? Your tantrums led us to God's country. Ha 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 ha.
We had fucking enough of this bullshit.
Thou shalt not cuss in God's country.
And so have we. We already had enough of your most terrible.
You two are yourselves.
Now it's time to end your reckless antics.
Ouch, our eardrums.
We can't hear anything, not a single sound.
Now it's time to take those wicked parents to the Infinite Losers Chamber.
Let's give the Stoker family a massive timeout until the next season of LT Parodies starts.
Juno, may we please open the Infinite Losers Chamber?
The chamber is already open.
You three may take that wicked family down.
JCTN Triple Combo Finish!
Begin again. Our readers are slowing and they feel so bad. Ouch.
Forgive us, Mad Marina Ash. We failed on our mission. You will be the one to destroy Ron, Raven, and Wanda Eagles for good. Oh, our burned bodies.
Sore losers, yes, profits, no.
Devils may cry out loud and roll on the ground.
Well said, Zed.
Sewer mouths!
Having dispatched Walter and Carolina back to Satan's kingdom, Dave and his friends returned to the studio.
Thanks again for saving us. Rhonda and Wanda's psychological therapy will continue, now that they're safe from those evildoers' clutches.
Rest assured they'll soon be free from fears of that wicked witch Martina Ash.
That's good to hear, Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine.
It's a comfort knowing they won't be afraid of Martina.
The special forces will guard the clinic from intruders so they won't capture Dr. Jade and Nurse Jasmine again.
I'll keep Dave company until Rhonda is fully recovered.
With that in mind, here now is the new feature I promised at the beginning of this video. That's right, it's Dave Madson's Sign Request Park, where we take requests on Discord. Fair warning, only 4 requested signs will appear. Now let's get to the requests.
A head. The head is covered. Must be the head Walter Stoker and Carolina Viper want in order to get even with us for sending them back where they belong. They brought it on their own heads.
Agreed. I sued the airline for losing my luggage. I lost my case.
Then take it to a higher court.
NBC lights. When you say NBC, the letters will light up.
This isn't NBC parodies, Timothy.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Bacon needs more bacon. No bacon. We need more bacon.
Thanks for visiting Dave Madson's Sign Request Park. Come back next time for more sign requests. If you have a sign request, post it to my sign request page on Discord. And that's it for the slideshow. This edition of Dave Madson's Funny Signs is brought to you by the place we're going out to eat at, which is Uncle Joe's Sloppy Joe's Hut. Eat Sloppy Joe's every day, and Uncle Joe will not go away. Oh, diabetes!
This has been a Dave Madson Entertainment Inc. production.